What's up there, loves? It's your boy Charlie T, back again with another video. This video is going to be a story time. This is on how I got the D at Dick's Sporting Goods. Now I know what you're thinking.
Crystal, you a hoe.
Well, I mean, we gonna get into some things. We're gonna take this on back, way back. And by way back, I'm talking, 2011. This is summer 2011. I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods up front in the coat section. I noticed this guy, he was really cute to me. We're gonna name him Antonio. I wanna say it wasn't until like maybe 12 p.m. because I started at like 9, and it wasn't until 12 p.m. like when I was about to go on lunch that I actually noticed him. Like I seen he was there. He worked in the shoe department, and I was like, okay, well, he's mighty fine. And I noticed he was like giving me the eye, but I was like, you know what, Charlie, maybe it's in your head. Like I'm just, I be thinking folks stare at me at times, and then I'd be like, nah, it can't. Like, no, I'm overthinking it.
Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
As time progresses, and by time I just mean days, we're just gonna move along. Like he be just giving me the eyes, like we say hey to each other, like what's going on, like small talk. And especially like if I'm talking to like my girlfriends that worked there, he would put in his little 2 cents in the conversation, and it'd be like, okay, whatever. The more that happened, the more certain people started to talk. Coworkers would tell the girls I was close with certain things, and then the girls would come back to me and tell me. One day in particular, I just remember that my homegirl, we're gonna call her Tasha, she had told me that Brittany, we're gonna call one of the other coworkers, was smashing Antonio. I was like, oh, what? And she was like, yeah. I was like, that's interesting.
Excuse me,
I wouldn't have seen them two together, but it is what it is. Like, not to say they were together or anything, but that they were yelling and smashing. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I noticed like he talks about different certain things at times, and like when he's talking to the guys or whatever. And so compared to like what Brittany was, I was like, that's okay. That's opposite. But then again, who doesn't front sometimes? It really wasn't any of my business to begin with. But the girls came back to me. Tasha knew that I was interested in Antonio. And not in like in a serious sense. I just told her that I thought he was cute. But she was like, well, why don't you like just talk to him?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I was like, no, girl, because I'm overthinking it. Like, I'm not risking it. And then you just told me that him and Brittany are messing around, so I'm not about to do that. So one day, I was at home and I was on Facebook, and Antonio shared a last name of some family of mine, and I was curious, out of curiosity. I said, maybe they're related in some kind of way. I gone ahead and looked him up on Facebook. Don't judge me. Y'all know daggone well, plenty of y'all have done that till this day. Maybe not on Facebook, but once upon a time, again, if not currently, on Instagram, on Twitter, used to maybe be Tumblr. I know that's not really a thing no more. But y'all been there, done that, so don't judge me for doing it, okay?
I said said what I said. It ain't changing no.
I then go ahead and find him, add him, and he messaged me. He's like, oh, hey Charlie, what's up? And I was like, oh, nothing much. I saw you on Facebook and wanted to add you because I was curious to see if you were related to some of my family. I was like, do you happen to know such and such? He was like, oh, no, I never heard of those people. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. That was my little, my little way in anyway. Like, I was trying to get to the goods. I was trying to get to the bottom of, okay, dude, like, what if I told you I was interested? Like, are you interested or not? Just so we can get it out the way. We can get the awkwardness gone either way. Like, we still work with each other, but whatever. Then after that, he was asking me, what are you up to? So I said, oh, just at home, chilling, not busy at all. And this is actually around like maybe 10:30 at night. He was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just chilling, trying to find some, something good to watch to hand jive. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you have fun with that. I said, well, okay, I have a question for you. And y'all, if y'all know me, oh my God, for anyone that knows me, you know I am blunt. I get straight to the point. I give it to you straight, no filter. I then asked this man, how I approached it was, I said, so please don't be offended by what I'm about to ask you, but would you happen to be interested in men? Next thing you know, I get a phone number. I was like, this is interesting. After he sends me a phone number, why I don't know, I was like, I'm so sorry if I offended you. Please, like, I don't want to get in trouble at work. Again, I don't know why the hell I did all of that and said all that, because I didn't give like a rat's. So he was like, if I was offended, I wouldn't have given you my number.
And
Okay, so I texted him from a number, and then I was like, hey, so what's up? He was like, where you stay at? And I told him where I stayed, and then he said, oh, that's right around the corner for me, like literally 5 minutes. I said, why, where do you live? And he told me where he lives, and I was like, oh, literally not even a full 5-minute drive away. So he was like, you wanna come over? I'll swoop you. And I said, okay, that's fine by me. So he picks me up and we go over to his house. And when we go to his house, I'm like, well, his apartment. I was like, okay, all right. It's very like, chill vibe. Go straight to his room. And the first thing I see is his dresser with a Bible on it. And I'm like,
wait a damn minute. What?
like, okay, this is giving me weird moments. I'm just like, okay, like out of all the times we're working with each other, we never talked, like we never spoke about religion. So to my knowledge, he wasn't like religious in any kind of way. I'm just naturally a spiritualist. So it wasn't like conflicting or anything, but I was just hoping like it wasn't gonna be nothing crazy. We're talking or whatever, chill. And then he was like, so what's up? Am I gonna tap that? And I was like, well, I mean, you ain't picked me up for nothing. Now did you? But I need us to like start somewhere else. Like I don't really want to go straight into it. So he was like, please. And so he started kissing up on me and stuff and was touching up on me. And I was like, boy, stop. Like, stop. Leave me alone. But keep it going. Like, keep it going. But stop. Because, I mean, even though you know you won't get it, you can't get it yet.
He love this fat ass.
Like, even though you know daggone well in your heart and your soul when and how you gonna give it up, you can't let these dudes know right away that you gonna give it up. right away. You gotta let them ease onto it. You gotta let them give you what you want before you give them what they want. While he doing that, he really kissing up on me. So we started making out, he started kissing up my neck, blah blah blah. Right? So then he's like really begging for it. And I was like, boy, I don't like beggars. Like, don't be begging for it. I said, beggars can't be choosers. That means you can't choose when you gonna get it. It could be tonight, it could not be. I mean, we all know I was gonna give it up that night. But still had to be a little tease. Why not? Eventually, you know, clothes are coming off, and I was like, all right, take me. But, you know, it just, the clothes slid off, and, you know, I tooted it on up, and he, you know, slid right into the DM. Yeah, you know, it was great. It was great in the moment. After we finished everything, mind you, oh, wait a minute. Let me take this out back, because prior to that, he had something on the TV that was really conflicting. So outside of the Bible being out, mind you, it was out, like it was open as if it was like laid out to a verse or something. He had something on the TV that I thought nobody at this time frame was really doing anymore, and that was actually having like explicit content on television. So when he originally told me that he was looking for something to hand jive to, I was thinking, you know, on his phone, you know, on a website, looking at stuff, not actual stuff on the TV, on private channels. I was like, oh, so we still doing that. Okay, I mean, to each their own. I mean, mind you, that was, you know, that wasn't even on when we were doing our thing, but still. Then we're leaving. He's taking me back home. And so then I asked him about Brittany. I said, so are you and Brittany actually like dating, or y'all just messing around? Most men do like to avoid the question. He said, who did you hear that from? Who said that? I said, well, word on the street is, because I don't tell my sources, but it's that y'all messing around and that y'all working on a relationship. And he was like, well, no, first off, we're not working on anything, any kind of relationship. He was like, second off, even if we were like messing around, because who's to say we were, the way he worded it, he still didn't answer the question. But regardless, I mean, I knew what the truth was. He said, but even if he was like, I mean, we not together, you and me aren't together. So, I mean, I was like, no, we're not, and I'm not trying to be. However, for my safety, I'm just trying to keep account. I mean, for all I know, he could have really just had, you know, account outside of her anyway. I wasn't trying to be messy, because if he was indeed messy, well, I mean, I guess technically I was already being messy, because if it was true that he was messing up with the Brittany, then that means I still messed around with him, regardless of knowing that information, whether it was true or not. Oh my God. When you realize you really messier than you thought.
I am disgusted. You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
I mean, the D was good, so whether he messed around with old girl or not, this is none of my business. He never answered it, and I told him, I don't care, I was just trying to confirm. But then, moving forward, he was like, so this gonna happen every night, or? And I said, every night? I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, since you is up the street, I mean, I don't see why this can't be a common thing for us to do. We can do it before work, after work, later on. I mean, you ain't gotta say nothing but a word. Moving forward after that, it was just wrong timing, because I just remember the next time he asked, because he was doing multiple things, and so like on this particular day he was off from work and I had to go into work. He wanted to smash in his car before my shift.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied.
Like, and I'm talking like 35 to 45 minutes before my shift. And I was like, bro, man, I'm not trying to do all that. First of all, it's tacky. I'm not that kind of person. Well, at the time I thought it was tacky to have, you know, sex up in the car. I still have yet to do that. It's not on my bucket list, but low-key, I just still want to try it. At the time, I was like, no, that's tacky, especially before work. Like, I still gotta go work, and you over here trying to link up, not far from work, up in your car. Like, no, I'm not about to do all of that. So, like, if I went into work after doing all of that, folks gonna be like, what's that smell?
Girl, that's a booty hole.
And I didn't want all of that. I didn't. I wouldn't know. That's embarrassing. I would have just had to call out. That was that. Really moving after I told him no on that. He was really pressing for that. I guess he was really feeling for it. We just didn't go along after that because even after that, I found out how much of a hoe he was, and I was just like, yeah, no. Because then I found out he was trying to mess around with another girl from work, and I was like, oh. So at least I know thus far that I was only dude from work he was trying to mess with, but then you trying to mess out with not one person, another person, but then a third person in general from the job. And I was like, no, that ain't gonna happen. A homegirl, Tasha, that I told her what happened. She was like, oh, and then that's when she was the one that told me that he was trying to mess around with another person from work. And I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out for me. That's the story of how I got the D from Dick's Sporting Goods. On that note, I hope y'all really enjoy this story time. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell, and share my video. Until next time, guys. Sayonara.